Hi everyone on Facebook and YouTube. This is the Moral Reform Chronicles. So, as I'm doing this video, as you can see, I'm driving, but I figured, might as well give you kind of a little bit of a different background. So, I wanted to do this video, and at the top it will say something like this. It doesn't give me the very chance to really be able to do this kind of stuff on here, whereas live I could put something on top before, but just recording, as they're only allowing me to do, it's not going to let me. So I would like to mention that when it comes to this very subject, are we acting like our newscasters? I don't mean like the weather forecast or nothing like that, but our political newscasters, and sorry about where it's kind of shaky and stuff. Hope you all will still enjoy the video though. But anyways, we have an issue in our day. An issue that we have been facing in the last, I could be wrong, but the last 10 years or more. And it seems like it's just getting worse as time goes on. And I just want to bring this up because it's really important to me, and it breaks my heart when I see that we are acting no different than those like the Democrats, the Republicans on TV, our politicians. It's heartbreaking. It's so truly heartbreaking. And you're probably thinking, well, if someone's Democrat, I'm not going to agree with them, so why should I try? Sorry, but bullcrap, please. Stop the childlike talking. This is wrong. And also, another thing I want to really talk about is, just because someone thinks differently than you, that doesn't mean that you can't have a friendship. It's messed up. You gotta have friendships. Whether you agree or disagree with somebody, you got to. This whole thing of, I cannot really have a conversation with them because they don't agree with me on everything. Well, duh, not everybody's going to agree with everybody. You can't learn. I don't expect everyone to be like me by no means, but seriously, come on. Why is this such a big deal that I can't talk to somebody, that's the opposite, that chooses to not want to talk? I'm okay if you have a difference of opinion. I say that in all my videos, or at least nearly all of them, and I make it clear. Let's just have a normal conversation. Let's agree to disagree. Talk about our different views, and why this, why that. For an example, some people believe we don't need a wall, just have all this other stuff. I say, I do believe we need a wall. And so, this isn't to cause problems or cause an argument in this, but I'm saying, let's wake up, people. Let's really try to grasp stuff, Oh, well, it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. Anyways, my point being, people, is let's do something about this. Let's actually talk. Talk about why this, why that. Because if we're going to act like them, we're really messing ourselves up. Well, actually messing ourselves over. Think about it. Do you want your children and grandchildren to just say, really live in a world where everybody gets mad at each other because of difference of opinion? Is it worth that, folks? Is it? I ask this from a person that cares, from a heart that cares. Why is it a big deal? Why can't you and I, why can't everybody just talk? Fox, CNN, all these others, I'm gonna be honest. As much as I like some of the people on Fox, I'm tired. I'm like the rest of you. I'm tired of them arguing and not giving each other a chance to express their thoughts to each other. That's sad. That's boring. It's crap. Why? Why choose that route? Why choose the think like that. Of all things, choosing to be negative, well, really, we could make a positive difference together. There's really no reason why we can't talk things over, smooth things over, agree to disagree. That's what this topic is about. Agree to disagree. But don't be like those on TV just because they've helped you to form an opinion. Remember, they have an opinion as well. Some of these are mixing lies and truth together. That's how they win. You and me. Well, I've watched both sides of the picture. I'm not going to deny, though, I do watch a little bit of the conservative side. But that's not to, say that I don't have a little bit of a side of me that maybe agrees every now and then with Democrats. But yes, I do tend to agree more on the old-fashioned views of things, which now people call the conservative. But really, I'm still going to say old-fashioned because there's probably some Democrats and Republicans on both sides that I will agree with. But it's only for the betterment of the country, in a sense where, and you're probably thinking, well, what's the wall got to do with it? There you go again. Why bring up one thing I just said, which was to use an example? To use an example, my friends, about why we need to stop picking little things in conversations and actually hear somebody out, hear what they're talking about, hear the heart of the subject. It's important that we do this. If we don't, we are creating a world, our children and grandchildren are going to have it worse than us, and we are going to be the ones to blame. Millennials, you're no different. You're just like me. You have a moral responsibility to do something that is beyond yourself. Something greater and bigger than yourself. You and I, we're not going to be here forever. We're going to die someday. We're going to be like our parents and grandparents. We're going to die. It's part of life. It just is what it is. And I want you to know, all of you that are younger, you don't know if you're going to have tomorrow. You really don't. None of us do. It doesn't matter who it is. And it's really tiresome when people just blah, 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 blah. Can't even talk. Why should I get upset with somebody just because I disagree? Or why should they get upset with me because I disagree with something they're saying? It makes no sense, friends. It makes no sense. Let's do something about this. Come on, people. Are you with me? Are you with me? Is this something you want to change? Is this something you want to show people that we have meaning, we have value, we have purpose? Whoa, sorry about that brightness there. But we have purpose. There's a reason for all that we can do together as a people. It's important. We need to grow together. We need to love together. We need to come together. The more separated we become, the more destroyed we are from within. Physically, emotionally, morally, everything. Spiritually, too. We cannot afford to be divided. We cannot afford to be destroyed. We must come together. If we don't come together, we'll even see it in our churches. We're already seeing some of it. Pews are becoming less and less filled. The chairs, all that, whatever you want to call it. It's becoming less and less. My people, my friends, everybody, of all races, of all backgrounds, whether you agree with me or not, whether you ever come to see it from my perspective or not, I think we will all agree we need to come together. Forget our small little differences. Enough with that. I don't expect anyone to think like me. If I expected that, I might as well be a selfish, blankety blank blank blank. And that's not my calling. That's not who I am. It's not what I'm about. We are meant for more, brothers and sisters. It doesn't bother me if someone of another race chooses something that's weird. compared to what I think is normal or what. They're just as much people who feels right about their thoughts as much as I do. Why should I get upset at you for disagreeing? Again, every religion even believes that theirs is the right way. Of course. That's what you're raised up on. That's what you come to believe in. But how do you change the whole future of things the way it's going? Well, let me say this. It all starts with you. If you really want to do something, you gotta be willing to do it. You gotta have heart. If you don't have the heart, you're not gonna get nowhere. If you don't have a purpose for what you do that you love doing, helping people, loving people, whatever your cause may be, there's no heart behind it. Your dream is sadly but trash. But you gotta have heart with it. You gotta have a passion. You gotta believe in it so much that over time, even those who love you and think a lot of you, they're gonna believe in it with you, because why? You believed in it so much that you're seeing the fruit of your labor. It's important, people. It's important. If we don't come together, don't expect a bright future. Expect one that's dark and grim. It doesn't matter which side you're on. I'm only looking around because I'm at a gas station, as you can see. But before I start my second job, but I just want to say, you want to see something great happen. Enough with excuses. Enough. Enough where I can't go to this job over here just because I don't like it. I don't want to work at this place over here because it's not what I want. Or all this other dumb excuses, or, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Is there a real reason? I want to hear the reason. If you can't do it, then just stop altogether. Stop living. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. Stop doing anything. Find something that's going to help make a difference. Stop sitting around. We have too many sitters in this world anymore. We don't need people that just sit around and do nothing. We need people that would challenge the next person in line, challenge the next person who needs something to be encouraged by, something to think about, a warning, a caution, something. If we don't come together, and I know I keep repeating myself, so please have patience with me. If you love to seek togetherness, despite differences, we will see this. Some of you maybe not in your lifetime. But if we do this together, we can and we will overcome. We will be winners together. Not because someone chose the left or someone chose the right, someone chose to be Christian, someone chose to be atheist or Muslim, blah, 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 blah. We came together because love was what we came for together. Our families, our neighbor down the road, that poor down and out person down the street somewhere, that mom who cries because she doesn't have a husband or someone to support or help with the family. She has a job and several kids, maybe just a few kids, maybe one kid, who knows, crying because she's wondering, how am I going to make this without my love? He's dead. He passed away from something. War, or crash. Something. Or about that dad lost his wife. That husband lost his wife. Well, he lost stuff. He feels alone in this world because that woman was the only woman he loved as much as he did. And he feels like he's lost everything. Is it worth sitting back and doing nothing, waiting for the next big hero? No. You could be someone's hero today by loving and agreeing to disagree, having compassion, open your mind, open your heart to doing something greater that's beyond you. When I say beyond you, today is the day for opportunity to make a difference for the next 20 or more years to come. And if you're a Christian, I beg of you, don't sit down and wait. Be someone's hero. Love somebody. You may be all they have. God bless all of you. And I want you to know this is not to make you feel like I'm forcing this on you. This just comes from a heart that cares. I feel like we need to do something while we still can. Have a great day, and God bless you.